Welcome everybody to this edition of Attention Talk Video. I'm your host, ADHD and attention coach, 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒. Our topic today is emotion sickness. Before we get into the content real quickly, I want to make you aware of children and adults with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, better known as CHAD. They provide evidence-based and evidence-informed information on ADHD at their website. Just go to 𝐂𝐎𝐑𝐿.org. Also, catch us and other content on our sister station, Attention Talk Radio, at attentiontalkradio.com. Okay, we've had a number of videos out on Attention Talk Video about emotions. And emotions are something that you need to regulate. And since ADHD is an issue of self-regulation, many of you are focused on regulating your attention, but what gets in your way often is your emotions. When we get in an emotional situation, we have a tendency to skip over thinking. And so it's helpful sometimes for you to kind of notice what your emotional weather report is. Practice pausing periodically and take an inventory of what your emotions are in that moment, and then trying to breathe and downregulate it. Think of it as looking at yourself in the third person. And that's why I'm saying it's like you want to take an emotional weather report. So we can get you outside of your head so you can begin to become aware of what's state of being that you're in. It's important for you to have that awareness if you're going to show any kind of self-restraint and then begin to override it. So if you have periodically times of your day where you take in your emotional weather report, it can sometimes lead to reducing your emotional sickness. And what I mean by emotional sickness is those people with ADHD who tend to feel all day long. You'll notice when you feel, that is an emotion, and it's not necessarily right. Other times you have to pause and actually have to think what's really going on, because when you feel something, you're jumping to a conclusion or an end, and that's actually often getting in your way because you're not thinking through things. So anyway, just a mindset or a tip for some of you to begin to practice periodically. Pause, write down what your emotional weather report is. Oh, it's frustration with a hint of overwhelmed today. And begin to step out of that and let it go to downregulate it. If you're new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. We offer a new video each week, along with the ones in our archives. Also, thoughts on this? Anybody found this helpful, or is this confusing? Please leave the comments. We always learn from that. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care.